Throughout the galaxy, a legend is told. On a distant planet, a grim fortress stood. Until a deadly force parted the heavens and descended upon the keep. Though brought to ruin, the ashes of that place hold an artifact of impossible power. A gun that can kill the past. Over time, the fortress was rebuilt, and some who hear the legend would risk everything for another shot. To claim their prize and make what was done undone, they must enter the Gungeon. Hello everyone and welcome to Enter the Gungeon. How freaking sweet is this music? Not many other games have their own theme song. I'll shut up for just a minute and let you listen to it. I have been waiting for this game for quite some time. It has been massively hyped, at least in the YouTube circles that I watch. And I'm really excited to get into it and share it with you guys. Let's jump right in and play as the hunter, because I like the little doggy. And for this video, we'll just go through the tutorial up here, so that we kind of get a good idea of how things are going, and as some people may have guessed, the series will progress from there. Enter the Gungeon is a room-based roguelite, kind of Binding of Isaac, Nuclear Throne sort of thing. And its mechanics will become very evident. Wayward soul, approach me and press E to speak. For it is I, Sir Manuel. Heed my words and I shall show you how to survive this accursed labyrinth. Continue through the door to begin your tutelage. And through the door we shall go onwards indeed to greatness. Try flipping these tables or kicking those barrels with the E button. Haha! Take that, food! And barrel. We can't do very much with the barrels yet, but we will later. Haha! Excellent interacting! Proceed to the next room we shall. Nice rolling skills. We'll need those later. And here we learn how to do this thing. Excuse me? Yes. This is the most important lesson. You can dodge roll by pressing right click and a direction. You are invulnerable to gunfire during the first half of the dodge roll, but vulnerable again when you hit the ground. This means you can dodge through bullets and other hazards. It requires precise timing, though it's not that precise really. When you give the word, I'll open the barrier. Use the dodge roll to reach the right side of the room without perishing. Wait until the last second, then press right click to begin the roll. Are you ready? We are absolutely ready. Dodge roll? Oh, they go anyway, where the barrier used to be. Okay. And we'll wait for one more. Oh, they stopped. Okay, nice work indeed. The dodge roll is the prayer of the Gungeoneer, and the Gungeon provides for its devotees. Indeed. Can I get a gun? An impasse! Use your dodge roll to jump over that pit. Approach the edge and press right click, like so. These ones are fairly small, they don't require much timing. The door is open, but you've got one last pit to cross. Time it well. Go on through the door. Alrighty. Hello. The dodge roll is the first and best way to avoid dying in a gunfight. Sometimes, though, the number of bullets can be overwhelming. For instance, there's no dodging through that. That's a lot of bullets. But there is a way to clear the path. These are called blanks. Using one will delete all enemy projectiles in a room and stop enemies from shooting for a short period. That's actually really loud. They will also push nearby enemies away. Great if you need a second to reposition. Pick them up by walking over to them. And press the Q button. There we go. Ooh, that was actually very loud. Excellent! They refill every floor, so use them when we need to. They are going to be a little bit rare, so don't use them at every opportunity. They can also be found throughout the Gungeon, but I wouldn't rely on that. Onward! Hello. You've got the basics. I suppose you've earned a reward. A gun befitting your stature and experience. A chest. Go on, open it. Hey! Use the mouse to aim and left click to fire. Indeed, we got a pea shooter, baby's first gun. Reload with R, and we'll need something to shoot. One of the Gungeon's natural inhabitants. Cruel, savage, and bloodthirsty. He's a bullet. How silly. Now, kill him. Cold-blooded, truly, you are ruthless. And we got some monies? Bullets? Space bucks? I don't know. The next rooms will be real gunfights. Kill all the enemies in each room and the doors will open. He'll meet us a couple of rooms ahead, but first we have to kill a bunch of these guys. Which shouldn't be too hard at all. No need to even really dodge roll. But let's see. There we go. Took some damage. As you can see in the upper left is our health. Made up of bullets, of course. Each of these is half a heart. One bullet here and the other on the other side. Our blanks are here, keys, and monies. The mini-map is in the upper right. Over in the lower right, we have our gun, its ammo, and our current magazine, or clip, or whatever the weapon tends to use. I guess in this case it would be a pod, right? You made it! You know how to dodge, roll, shoot, and use blanks, but there's more to learn. You need to know how to use items that don't exist in gun form. This medkit, for example, it will replenish your health. Pick it up and use the E button. You still have a bit of fight in you, so you might want to wait to use it. Whatever you decide to do, haha, remember that the space button uses items. And we'll just finish this up. Yes, teleportation. See that thing on the other side? That's a teleporter. Whenever you find one, you can always return there as long as you aren't in combat. Open the map by holding tab, then click the symbol. Got it. Use the teleporter to cross the gap. We can break all these things, but there's never anything in them. So, over we go. If we go in the water, we die. Remember, you can warp to any teleporter on the map, not just ones in the same room, but they won't work if you are in combat. If you press E while standing on that portal, you can use it to teleport back to wherever you were. He'll wait for us a few rooms north of here. We should explore, try to find a better gun before we challenge the boss. We can use this to teleport back across, which is very useful. Let's see if we can find something. Not through there, evidently. That way is blocked on the mini-map, so let's go up. Oh! That is a grenade, apparently. And we just shoot these guys until they die. Easy enough, we get a teleporter. Next! Ooh, there's a wall here. It looks very secret-y. Ah, this gun takes forever to reload. Okay. We did use the table as cover, and we're going to use our blank here to expose this wall. This gives us Old Knight's Shield, heavy with experience, and the Old Knight's Helm protects knowledge. I would really like to get rid of this pea shooter, if at all possible. Let's go over here to the right. This guy looks a bit more difficult than his brethren. Takes about the same number of shots. And cross the gap. And off we go. Picking up monies along the way. Those things do sort of move towards us, so we don't have to go pick them up individually. We can use control to slow time and pick the gun we want from the number of guns we have. And use control to switch guns. I'm guessing this is a gun. Looks like a AK-47. Aha, except no substitutes. I'm guessing that means we fight the boss. We could easily have used that teleporter instead. Here's our boss room. You can tell because there's a huge skull and a skull bullet. We can use control to move to the gun we want. Like so. Mouse scroll. But we'll use the AK-47. Speak with me when you are ready for your final challenge. Yes, I am ready to put all I have learned to the test. Then, face me in single combat. Okay. Fair enough. He's not too difficult. Dodge roll through that, dodge roll through that. There he is. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Wait, that shield. You found my shield, which means you know my terrible secret. It's true, I never conquered the Gungeon. I'm no longer sure this even is the Gungeon. How humiliating. It's all that bastard's fault. Whose fault? That snake Blockner. We were supposed to be partners. But shortly after we arrived, I was shot in the back. When I awoke, I was trapped in some kind of chest. I called out for help, but no one came. I'm sure it was him who shot me. I think he wanted the gun for himself, but he must not have made it. How do you know? Because if Blockner had changed the past, he would never have come to the Gungeon, and neither would I. But I'm still here, so he must have left. Or maybe he's stuck in the Gungeon too. It would serve the bastard right. If you find him, tell him Manny says hi, if you know what I mean. Got it. Anyway, I've nothing left to teach you. Good luck with the Gungeon and your past. And off we go, finishing the tutorial. We're back at the breach. We could switch characters by moving up to them and pressing E if we want to. There's not too much around. There's a couple of blocked off doors. One up here. The tutorial door over on the other side. And a character that we did not interact with. Let's break all his bottles. Because we're terrible. Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, here to change the past, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. I was like you once, came to change the past. And now I have no future. Well, other than that, all we have left to do is enter the Gungeon. Couple more doors. I hope you've enjoyed the opening cinematic and the tutorial sections, and we will start the series proper in the next video.